Like just someone like if I give them a triage call and they're just like, unsure, like a bit confused.
Yeah, like I don't have time for this. Yeah.
Yeah, of course. That's fine. Yeah, let's do that. Sweet. If it's over the phone, I'll give you a ring then. Cool. Ring ring.
Hello.
Hello. Hi. Is this
Yeah, who's this?
Yeah, hi. It's only Taylor here with the sales agency team. Do you remember you actually opted in and put your information to have a call with myself at around this time? Did you remember doing that?
Not really.
No, not a problem at all. So it would have been around, it would have been about on Instagram. You entered in your information. There was this guy called Joel. He was talking about how to make money in sales, work around the world, like kind of make income online. Do you remember even doing that, or have I totally lost you?
Oh yeah, but look for the next 4 hours. Why are you calling me now?
Yeah, no worries. I just had a moment to reach you. It was just to see if this would actually be productive for you to look into a little bit further. So I'm not sure if we can help at this stage, but I guess can you help me understand in the first place, like what even made you enter your information in the first place?
Okay. Yeah, I saw Joel and I wanted to know more about his program.
Yeah.
How long would this call take?
Typically, it just depends on what it is that we gather from the call, but it shouldn't be anything more than 10 to 12 minutes. It's a really quick call. I guess is that a concern for you? Like what's going on over there?
Yeah, okay. I don't know. I think that I have just 5 minutes. Can you do it in 5 minutes?
Well, yeah, obviously I don't want to rush you, but at the same time I want to make sure we cover the relevant stuff. So we'll see how it progresses. But yeah, so you mentioned
Mhm.
wanting to know about Joel's program. I guess if we just zoom out a little bit further, there's probably a reason you do want to understand about that as well. So like, what made you want to look into the world of online sales?
Yeah, so I want to make more money.
Sure, that's fair enough. And do we have like a job at the moment? Like, what is it that we currently do to make money?
Yeah, I'm a nurse right now.
Cool, nice, very honorable job. Nice. And how long have you been doing that for?
It's been 5 years since I dropped out of college.
Right, okay. So you've been doing it a while then. What's made you want to look for something different after 5 years?
Well, like I said, I want to make more money because I feel like I'm working many hours and not being
Hmm.
enough paid.
Yeah, that seems to be over here in the UK. A lot of nurses do say the same thing, so it sounds like pretty true for North America. But the thing is though, Claudia, you've been doing it for 5 years, so you must like something about it. Like what do you like about your job?
Being able to help people, actually.
Awesome. Absolutely, you're making such a big difference. So kudos to you. Fair enough. And obviously you've talked about the fact that you're not making enough, you want to make more money. But I guess what would you actually change about like if you can elaborate more on the income that you're making, or maybe even if you could change anything about the way that you're living your day to day, like the hours, like just elaborate on that a little bit more for me.
Yeah, sometimes I have to have shifts that are more than 12 hours.
Oh wow.
And
Okay.
yeah, yeah, it's awful sometimes. And
Awful.
I'm
Wait,
feeling,
sorry, that doesn't sound great, Claudia. Awful? Like what do you mean?
yeah, I feel that I'm tired of working. I mean, like, I feel like
Right.
I'm
Okay.
being underpaid and
Right.
I'm
Yep, fair enough.
overworking. Yeah.
I see. Well, how long have you felt that way for? Has it been the whole 5 years, or like how long have you felt kind of this tiredness and it doesn't feel great sometimes?
Well, it's been a roller coaster because when I first started, I was younger, and now it's been
Right.
5 years from that, and now I don't have the
Okay.
same energy I had in the
No,
previous
no,
year. So
no, of
it's
course.
been, I don't know, like on and off for about a year now.
Right. So it sounds like about 20% of the time it's been fairly recent. Over this last year, how has that been for you dealing with this kind of like roller coaster that we're talking about? Doesn't sound ideal.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I feel tired and I want to make some more money and get better results in life.
Absolutely. I think everybody does. Like, shoot me in the face if everyone comes on here and says, no, I don't want to make any more money. Everyone does, right? So I guess, like, alongside that, it sounds like what you've been going through has been pretty tough. However, a lot of people like yourself stay in their job, they don't make any changes, and just keep doing the same thing, even for longer years than you've been working there. So, like, what is it about, like, now that makes it the right time to do something different, I guess?
Well, it's because I just got married and I think that I want to have more
Congratulations. That's big
time.
news.
Thank you, thank you. I want to have more time with my husband and with,
Right.
like have a family.
No, absolutely. That's fair enough. Um, okay, so time to potentially do something a bit different and try and get more time for you and the husband then. Hello, could you hear
Can you
me?
say that again? Sorry.
Yeah, no worries. So it's time to potentially do something a bit different and make sure you have more time with your husband so that you can have kids.
Oh yeah, yeah, I would love that. Yes.
Okay, cool. So, I mean, that being said, of course, everybody's doing this for a reason. You mentioned about wanting to make more, you mentioned wanting to have more time. So, like, help me understand if you were to make money online, what is an ideal amount of money that you'd like to make that would make you feel happy, fulfilled, and enable you to have the time with your husband? How much money would that be for you every single month?
Yeah, like 8K in a month.
Okay, that's your ideal goal. You're totally happy with that, or would you like to make even more if you could?
Well, of course, I would like to make more, like 10K would be ideal.
Fair enough. That's nothing up with thinking big at all. And just so that I understand the comparison, so that I know what it might take for you to get to like that next level, like whereabouts are we at the moment compared to that 10K goal?
Yeah, I'm like halfway there.
Halfway there. Okay. So we're averaging about 5K in order to get to that 10K. Cool. And I'm
Yeah.
sure that you understand when it comes to, working with a company to come and mentor you, to help you get to that next level, to really make sure that you have the skills that a person that makes 10K has. It's going to take time, energy, and investing your financial resources to help you get to that point. Just so that I understand, are we okay with that, with investing those resources?
Yeah, I would just have one question, like, how
Yeah.
much of my time will this take?
Yeah, so as far as being a nurse, you mentioned time's not of the essence for you, right? You're sometimes doing more than 12-hour days, 10-hour days. Somebody would like to make money online in this kind of way would need at least 2 hours per day initially, and then as they get more skilled, it can take less and less time with that. So are we willing to initially invest like 10 to 15 hours a week? Is that something you're okay to do?
Okay. Yeah, yeah, it sounds doable for me.
You sure? Because you're working a lot, right? Like a lot of people don't want to do the extra work.
Yeah, but I understand this is the only way to achieve what I want to achieve, right? Like when I was in
Mm,
college, I had to study for 20 hours and I did it. So
sure.
what's different now is that I want to make a change in my life.
Yeah, I can sense that for sure. Right. And so we're okay with investing the rest, like we're okay to invest the energy and invest financial resources to help us get to that point, or did you have any concerns there?
Yeah, I mean, if I'm gonna be able to get the results I want, I should be able to get.
Yeah, and obviously that depends on you, right, Claudia? So obviously at the end of the day, when it comes to getting to a certain result, it depends on obviously your level of work that you put in, the character and energy that you put in, how good of a student that you are. So you have no guarantees, by the way. When doing business, you never have a guaranteed paycheck that you have with being a nurse right now. So it's a different mindset, it's a different way of thinking. And it's very scary, by the way. You're going to feel extremely scared, extremely uncertain. You're going to lack belief in yourself at times, right? And that's the whole idea of the start of a journey of being an entrepreneur online. So I guess like, are we ready to take that step? Because it is very scary and it's very tough.
Yeah, but I'm still working and I'm committed to my success in another career. And as long as I can do both and then transition into a full-time sales field, then I can do it.
Okay. Cool. And that being said as well, you mentioned being married to your husband as well. Obviously, we want to make sure that as a company we don't break up marriages. We bring them together. That's a big goal for us. So I guess help me understand. Does your husband know that you're looking into this, and is he supportive of you doing this if he does know about it?
Yeah, he was actually the one that told me to try a different thing, like
Mhm.
to be more happy and fulfilled. And
Okay.
he
Awesome.
showed me the video and I was completely caught by it.
Right. Okay. Cool. So he sounds like a pretty cool dude. He wants you to go on this step and improve your life by the sounds of it. Like, as far as making a decision to move forward with us to help you, like, do you need him to be there to help you with making that decision? Or are you okay to do this by yourself if you like what we do?
Well, I usually like to talk to him, but I don't need his permission. He supports me in every decision I make.
No, of course, that's fair enough. Everyone's got different dynamics, so we just want to make sure to be supportive with that, right? Make sure everyone's on the same page. But cool. So I just wanted to summarize what we've covered today. It sounds as though, as far as what you're looking for, it's like kind of getting that freedom from your job, being able to make as much money as you have been. You mentioned not making enough. With what it is that you're doing now, of course, you mentioned being tired, exhausted. The past year, you've kind of been on this like roller coaster. And it's been really tough for you because of how we've been feeling, not really having that much free time because you want a baby, right? That's massive. You've recently got married, and to be able to do those things and have more time, obviously have children with your husband. How can we do that if we're constantly on this roller coaster of work, not feeling up to it? At the end of the day, you're looking to get to like 10K a month. It sounds like we can't do that with what we currently are doing, and we're halfway to that goal right now, right? So if we did know what we was doing, we'd probably be there already, but obviously we're not, and that's why we're here. So does that sound about right as far as like where you're at? Like, did I miss anything there?
Yeah, that's exactly where I'm at.
Right. Okay. So based on what we've covered, like we have to be absolutely sure that helping you and getting you to that next level would make sense. So my best recommendation from this point would really be to have you connect with one of our head coaches, which will be Joel, right? Joel is actually very experienced in the field of online business, somebody that I've known for a little bit of time, and he's amazing at communicating the value of what we do in a way that suits your situation because he's hit some of the milestones that you're looking to hit. So he's just going to be able to give you that perspective and then showcase what we can do to help you have a roadmap of knowing what you need to do to get to that next level. Right. So it will be about half an hour, 45-minute call where he'll take you through all of those things and dive into your situation deeper. Is that something that we want to explore a little bit further?
Yeah, yeah, for sure. Sounds amazing.
Cool. And at this point, I'm just like booking the call, but there we go. That's like the whole sales process I'm following. You told me you only had 5 minutes. You gave me some more time.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. Like, how did we go from I don't have time to hey, I'm opening up? And I can see that you're really good at active listening, and that's one of the things I'm trying to work because you said all of the words I used, like
Yeah.
I hope,
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, you've paused. Internet's gone a bit choppy.
sorry. I think it's
There.
because of my VPN, maybe. Yeah, I was just gonna ask you, how do you remember all of that?
Um, because I think the main thing is like when you detach from the sales process, you can actually focus on the person in front of you, right? It's really important because at the end of the day, as salespeople, we sometimes make the call about ourselves. The reality is it's never about us. It's about you, right? You are the most important to me on this call. So I need to make sure you get the most from me, right? The most energy, time, attention. And the reality is, most people, when they speak with their family, speak with their friends about things they want to do in life and want to achieve, people get shut down. They don't get listened to very effectively. And at the same time, if they do get listened to, they don't get sometimes the time that they want with that person to truly express what they want. So you're just kind of being there as that person for them, right? And it makes them feel understood, heard, and then obviously they trust you. So like that's what I realize is if I focus on that, really serving the prospect and pouring into them, then there's no reason that they can't trust me because I am a genuinely trustworthy person as well. That's the idea behind it. So yeah, that's what I would say really is what helped me to remember it. It's like this is not about me, it's about you, and I want to serve you as much as I can. right? So hopefully that helps.